Hi, I'm Di from Loud and Local. Loud and Local promote and support small business in the Greater Springfield community. Today, I'm really pleased to be able to promote First Call Home Services. With me is Aaron Aythorne, the Managing Director of First Call. We're going to have a chat to hear a little bit about First Call's story and to hear Aaron's number one tip for small business. Welcome, Aaron.
Hi, Di.
Aaron, can you tell us a little bit about what you do with First Call and why you do it?
So I'm the Managing Director of First Call Home Services. We're a small, locally based home service provider for Springfield Lakes, Western Brisbane and also the Ipswich region. So we provide cleaning services, yard maintenance and garden care for residents in the local area.
That's great. So why do you do it?
I think it's probably the opportunity to do things a little bit differently. A lot of our other competitors use subcontractors. We choose a little bit more of a local employment sort of approach. So we have our own people, our own team, and we find that obviously provides benefits back to the community as well.
That's great. So how long have you been in business?
I suppose I was bitten by the entrepreneurial bug a long time ago. My first business was actually when I was at university. I started a customised t-shirt printing company, and I think that's probably where it started. So probably 16 years plus.
Wow, that's really interesting. So you've moved from business to business, have you?
I have. I had a little bit of a time in, or about 10 years of my time in corporate roles, and then decided that I wanted to do something a lot more local, something where you could actually see the true efforts of your labour, and from there I've been able to grow a business.
That's fantastic. So what do you love the most about your business?
Growing the business is always fun, with a genuine local focus. With that obviously comes recruitment and growing additional team members into the team. I've worked really hard to ensure that I've surrounded myself with good people. It makes work more fun and more rewarding. Plus you get a better return with local people who know your customers, know the area as well.
That's really good. So if you started again, what would you do differently?
I think I would have spent a little bit more time in the early days defining what exactly I wanted the business to be. It would have helped me focus my marketing efforts in the early days a lot more. Although I feel like I've been able to identify and define that now, I think it would have been probably the smarter choice to sort of spend a little bit more time on that at the beginning. As with most small businesses, you do tend to jump in feet first and sometimes arms first as well. I certainly did. And I think when I reflect back, I would have liked to have probably a bit more planning. No regrets though, that's for sure.
That's good. So marketing is a big part of getting your business up and running.
Absolutely, particularly when you're dealing in a local market, you really need to know the local people, who your competitors are locally, because there can be a big difference between what you think the real situation is and how it actually plays out.
Oh, that's good. So what would be your number one tip for anyone thinking about starting their own business?
I would say prepare yourself for the amount of time and effort that you will need to invest in your small business. I learned very quickly that it will absorb, or it did absorb, quite a lot of my time. And to that token, you need to make sure that you've got enough people around you who can support you and also understand the commitment that you'll need to put in. Luckily, I had a lot of good family and a supportive partner who was actually quite aware of what it would mean for me, and that continues to this day. It doesn't really stop at all.
You're right, having that support network is really important, isn't it?
Absolutely. And also for them to understand the commitment that you need to put in. You lose weekends, you lose nights, all in focus of your business.
That's great. So how can we find out more about First Call?
So you can visit our website at firstcallhomeservices.com.au. You can have a look at all of our available services, a little bit about our story and a little bit about the team as well.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Aaron. Really appreciate you agreeing to be interviewed for Loud and Local.
No problem at all.